I gave Steph Curry a minimum mid-range, three-point, and free throw rating, and that dropped him to an 84 overall. And today we're going to see how that affects his career. I've also decreased his shot mid-range tendency and shot three-point tendency to 0. So getting into this first season, by the All-Star break, we were already really struggling. Our best player, Steph Curry, was no longer an All-Star. He was down to an 85 overall, and despite him putting up good numbers, the shooting splits from the free throw line and the three were really bad. We also traded Klay Thompson for Ben Simmons, which is kind of crazy. So we have a sharpshooting duo with Steph and Ben, and that led us to 32 wins on the season. The offseason was an opportunity to improve, but the Warriors didn't really do anything good, and we saw Draymond regress significantly. Somehow, though, we were able to get better. We won 38 games on the season. Ben Simmons was the 6th man of the year, and Steph's numbers went down. He averaged about 19 and 7, but still a solid year. Also, if you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, looking at this team, we are going to have a tough time getting better. We were in the play-in tournament this year, and we were able to get out of the first round of the play-in as Steph struggled in the first game, and we beat the Phoenix Suns, who added De'Aaron Fox somehow, and then we went on to face the Minnesota Timberwolves. This was for our playoff spot, and we got off to a great start, but absolutely blew it. We folded in the third and fourth quarter, and that was it. We ended up losing, and once again, we're not in the NBA playoffs, and we got cooked for 22 points by Klay Thompson, who is now on the Timberwolves. Looking at the roster, I knew I had to step in. It was my turn to rebuild this team. I was sick of seeing us being awful, so I made some moves so that we could get better. I mean, the GM was not getting it done, and y'all see the type of moves we're making. If any NBA teams need a GM, just hit me up. I know how to use the 2K trade finder, so I'm really like that. I'm probably better than Rob Pelinka. Anyways, looking at this team's roster, we have a deep rotation, and that led us to being 33 and 17 around the All-Star break. Steph was having lower numbers, but the efficiency was up, and we were the 2nd seed. We were tied up at 2-2 with the Portland Trailblazers, but we took the next 2 to advance. Alperen Sengun was really good in Game 6, and Steph was having a tough playoff so far, shooting only a little over 7% from 3. In the second round, we got swept. The Oklahoma City Thunder were only the 6th seed, but they upset us, and Steph shot a little over 6% from 3 for the playoff run. So it's time to make even more adjustments. I wanted to acquire more draft capital so that we could try and go out and make some moves, and I thought we'd be able to clear cap space by trading Jordan Poole. This was an absolutely stupid move, as I couldn't really sign anybody because I needed the cap space to bring back all of our guys, but through the picks I acquired, I was able to add Anthony Edwards halfway through the season, and also we were able to add Lauri Markkanen and Jared Vanderbilt while trading away Ben Simmons. Then I traded Clint Capella and James Wiseman to add Chris Middleton and Chris Duarte. We got 2 Chris's out of that trade, and now our team is looking stacked. This is Steph's final season, as I overrode his retirement the season prior, and we need to make a run this year. We won over 50 games on the season and lost in the first round, and Steph decides to call it a career. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe.